Well, we all hear this word, this sentence actually, very often in movies and TV. It's complicated. The complicated love. So today let's try to understand this complicated love. Let's try to understand why this love is so complicated. But for that, we need to understand human biology. So what actually happens when we boys reach the age of 16 or 17, we hit our puberty and hormones start rushing into our body. And when a girl reaches the age of 14 or 15, she hits her puberty and hormones start rushing into her body. So a girl reaches her puberty 1 or 2 years earlier than us boys. And this is one reason why a girl child is more alert, attentive and smarter than boy child. In fact, a 18-year-old girl is way smarter than a 18-year boy. Boys at this age are pretty gullible. And this is also one reason why girls are normally attracted towards guys who are elder to them. Because boys of her age are not that mature. Now, you boys have reached your puberty and hormones have started rushing in your body. But you know you can't do anything alone, and consequently many of you boys get into porn and masturbation. But the girls, when they reach their puberty, they start getting attracted towards boys who look good or maybe who has good strong physique. And if they don't have any strict interdictions on them from their family or parents, they even go ahead and start having sex with some boy or boys of their choice, regardless of their age and profession. Just because the girls are the gatekeeper of sex, it's always easier for them to get the sex than for us boys. Here at this age, boys who have good looks and stronger build always win over guys who are not that bold and stronger looking, because naturally women are attracted towards those kind of guys mostly. So the one lesson here for you boys is it's better if you start working on your body and social skills at this age instead of wasting your time on phone's screen or maybe before TV. Go out, join gym and try to interact with more and more people. So now this is the age where girls start eloping with guys or maybe involving into sexual activities with guys. And this is also the age when lots of girls get into unwanted pregnancies. Just because of rushing hormones in their body, they lose their senses and get into the fun of enjoying sex without thinking much about anything or anyone. Well, here I have one advice for parents. If some parents are listening to this video, and in fact many of you will also be parents to some kids in future. So the lesson is, if you have daughter, or maybe in future if you be parent to some daughter, this is an age where you need to keep a strict and very keen eye on your daughter. If you are somebody who's very liberal about all this and it doesn't affect you much, then it's okay, no need to worry too much about anything here. But if you are a strict parent and you don't want your daughter to get involved into all this at this early age, then you need to be very strict and need to keep a very keen eye on your daughter till she reaches the age of 25. Why this age? Why 25? It is very interesting actually. What happens when a girl reaches the age of 25, her hormonal rush gets mitigated. The hormones in her body slows down and she comes into her real hormones in her body slow down and she comes into her real senses. This is also an age where so many girls realize their mistakes. They suddenly realize, oh, what kind of guy I have involved myself in. He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. He is not like this, he is not like that. Because now she is no more looking at guys under the influence of sex hormones. If by chance things are fine, then it's okay. But if they have involved themselves in sex with some wrong guys under the influence of their hormones, then this is the age they suddenly realize their mistake. And this is also why I gave the advice to the parents here, because the people who get very casual with their girl, kid, and don't pay much attention to her at this age they may later get into very unnecessary issues. I mean, I have heard stories where a doctor's girl eloped with some totally useless guy, a businessman's daughter eloped with a wage worker, somebody's daughter got caught with her driver. I mean, seriously, being a sensible parent, I would never let my daughter to get involved with any good for nothing kind of guy. And this is why I personally think you need to be very strict with your daughters at this age. Just because during this age from 14 or 15 to 24 or 25, their hormonal rush is at peak. They are taking the decision just under the influence of their hormones only. And if you seriously don't want your daughter to do any of such mistakes, if you don't want her to get involved into all such things at this early age, I think being a parent, it's your responsibility to keep a very strict eye on your daughter and keep her in limits. Okay, so now back to dating. When a girl reaches the age of 25, at this age, hormonal rush of the girls slows down, but boys' biology is different. Boys stay horny throughout. There is no such system in their body that their horniness gets slowed down for a period of time after any age. There is no such system in their biology. Once they reach the puberty, then from there, they stay horny throughout for their whole life. There is a saying also that a horse and a man never gets old. Obviously, if you follow good habits and keep yourself healthy. Otherwise, I have seen many guys who have lost their spunk in their 30s only. Anyways, naturally, men are horny throughout as per our biology and evolution. As per our evolution, being a man, our original job is to spread the seeds so that we can multiply and thus can survive on this earth. This is the reason once we reach our puberty, we remain horny throughout. But women have to go through labor. They have to carry babies and then have to look after them. And because of this reason, they have been evolved to get passive for a period of time. So now here, the game of dating becomes very interesting. At this age of 25, women has lost their horniness. Women has lost their horniness, but we men are still horny. We men are still looking for sex, but women don't want it that much. And because of this reason, they begin to play their game. They know you want sex, but they don't want it that much. And therefore, they start making you dance. They start using you, start entertaining themselves by making fun of you. And in fact, many of the girls even start robbing you. They know you need it and you need it more than them. And thus they start making lots of demands. Do this, do that, bring this, bring that. Don't know how many innocent men have been used and abused very badly by women for sex. And men are so gullible that they keep on taking all this game of manipulations as love. Moreover, TV and movies have acted as fuel to the fire. Don't know what all different name they have given to this game. You are dancing around, being used, being manipulated, being laughed upon just because of your sex hormones. Whereas the women know that sex is not a big deal. They have also been very casually doing it with some guy at their young age. They can do it again, but just because you need it more than they need it, they make you pay for it. They make you dance for it. And what is so interesting is that many of you stupid boys keep on getting fooled and robbed by them very happily. Just because you have been fed a very wrong narrative by mainstream media, you keep on taking all this game of women very lightly. You have just accepted everything what TV and movies have been feeding you as normal. You idiots have turned yourself into a mere means of entertainment for these girls. You all think it is love, whereas you are unaware of the fact that the girl between 25 and 35 don't love. I mean, their body is not demanding it that much. Their sex hormones have slowed down. They have gone passive. Now, whatever she is doing with you on the name of love is just game. The game of using you, the game of entertaining herself from you, and the game of manipulating you to make her means through you. If you think just because some girl is chatting with you, talking to you on phone, then it means she loves you, you don't know, she may be just fooling you. If you think just because some girl is coming to meet you and roaming around with you, going for a dinner maybe with you, accepting gifts from you, then it all means she loves you. Then maybe, my friends, you don't know that she may just be using you and nothing else, and you are being fooled because of your unawareness. Because I can say with full guarantee that the same girl who is doing all this with you will not give you sex. And if you don't believe me, go try it once. Try to have sex with your so-called girlfriend and see her reaction. You will know. And even if she agrees, I'm telling you, she will make you pay a hell lot for it. The sex that she was doing, or at least was ready to do for free before the age of 25, she is now going to make you pay a hell lot for same sex. Guys, this is not love. You are just pussy whipped. She is not designed for love during this age biologically. Her hormones are slowed down and she has turned passive. Well, I'm not saying attraction doesn't happen at all during this age. Hormones has only slowed down, but they have not disappeared totally. But during this age, only looks don't matter. Just because girls at this age are into their senses, they start looking at all the other things about guys, and only the guys who will be able to earn her respect will get sex from her. I mean, she may also give sex to the guys who are willing to spend a lot of money on her, but there she will not be doing it because of attraction, and even she knows she is doing it for the money only that she is getting from the guy. But the guy or the guys who will be able to earn her respect through their personality and manhood will be able to build genuine interest in her for themselves, and there the sex that will happen, that will be real love, a genuine interest. Now let's go a little ahead. Now when a woman reaches the age of 35, what happens here? Again, hormones start rushing into her body and she again starts feeling attraction towards good looking and strong guys with strong build and masculine face. Most of the women that you will hear about falling into extramarital affairs are from this age category. You must have heard many stories where a girl in her late 30s or in early 40s has fallen in love with her gym trainer or some guy at the gym. Why? Because the guys at gym are fit and strong, and her body, women's body has also started demanding it again, and thus there they will very easily fall in love with those strongly built guys. So here is one advice to all the men who are married or may have a girlfriend. No matter what, give a good sex to your girl at this age when she crosses the age of 35. If you don't want your girl to go here and there, just make sure no matter what, you give her a good sex every night, because if you will not, then she will start looking for it here and there, and then you will not be able to blame her for your mistake. And you seriously need to work on your body and fitness for that. No matter what, keep yourself away from all the bad habits that can adversely affect your health and your body, and follow good habits to be fit and strong. So guys, this was the whole story of complicated love. Just because boys are horny throughout, they are the visual creature. They only and always get attracted towards women's looks only. All they crave is good looking girls. But women has different age pockets. Between 14 to 25, all she wants is a good looking strong guy. She does sex with a guy or guys regardless of his job, position, age, and for free. But after the age of 24, just because she has gone passive, she starts playing game with men, starts manipulating all the boys, and even robbing some of the boys. After the age of 35, just because hormones again start rushing into her body, she again starts craving for it. She starts approaching strong, good-looking guys again. In fact, she even starts spending money, offering gifts to some guy, to some good, strong guy to keep him with her. The same girl who was demanding gifts and special treatment from men start offering gifts and special treatment to some guy of her choice after she crosses the age of 35, because now she is the one who needs it. It's her body which has started demanding it again. So guys, this is all happening not because of some divine power, but because of human biology and evolution. It is our hormones, the hormones which are there in our body, are making us do all this, directing us in a way. And guys, this is one reason you never fall for the game all these girls, especially who are between 25 to 35 are playing with you. You never try to convince them, woo them, no matter how pretty she looks, because if you will either create frustrations and get disrespected, or you will be robbed and manipulated badly. And see, the guys who has had sex with the girl before her reaching that age, the age of 25, their story is different. They have already done sex with the girl and their girl is still with them. There the girl can't play the game because she has already done the sex with the guy. But if you are not the guy and you are trying to woo or convince some girl who is above 25, then there will be complications. Just imagine you offer a glass of water to somebody who is not thirsty. How will he or she respond to you? He or she will simply say no to you. Why? Because obviously he or she is not thirsty. You will say, take this rose but drink this glass of water. She will say no. You will say, take this gift but drink this glass of water. She will say no. You will say, I will take you for a dinner but drink this glass of water. She will say no. In fact, you know what? Many of them will take your rose, take your gift, will accept your dinner, but will still not drink your glass of water. You know why? Because she is not thirsty. It's you who are thirsty, guys. She is not. Well, if you will offer her something very unprecedented, she may do sex with you for that very unprecedented gift or offer, but that is a different case. But you guys, you must know one thing that even she knows. Drinking water is not a big deal. In fact, she may have been drinking water from somebody and for free at that age when she was young and her body was demanding it. So how to deal with these girls who are in this age group between 25 to 35? The best way to deal with them is to turn yourself as passive as they are. Just don't expect any sexual favor from them. And in fact, don't even try. Don't make any attempt. Just don't give them any chance to use you, to make you dance, to manipulate you. Because as soon as you will show interest in them, they will get into bitch mode immediately and will start playing their game with you. Instead, you make them fall for you by showing right traits in your personality, behavior, and boldness. Build yourself into a strong, capable, confident man. Let them get attracted towards you for your personality and confidence. Build respect in them for you, and then some of them may also agree to get physical with you for the respect, charisma, and admiration that she feels towards you. And that would be the way. That would be the achievement, because then there would not be any feeling of frustration and would not be any feeling of you being used and abused by someone. There will not be any feeling of you being made fun of by someone, and then there would not be any feeling of you being robbed by someone. Just stay in your masculine frame and keep your focus on your life, on your goals and achievements, on your responsibilities and on your hobbies. Keep living your life and see if some girl falls for the charisma and the aura that you carry around yourself. And if she will get mesmerized by your personality, by the kind of life you are living, then she will get agreed to be with you. So guys, this is the whole story of complicated love. I hope you have understood everything I tried to explain you in the video. It's been a little longer video, but if you would listen to this video at the speed of 1.5 or maybe at the speed of 2, whatever will be comfortable for you, this video will finish in half or maybe 1/3 of the time. So that would be one suggestion from my side. And this is it for this video. We'll see you in another video with some new topic to talk about. Till then, hasta la vista. Peace.